In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a floor in an old trailer. This existing floor is decayed and already fallen out, so I give it a good cleaning up by taking a 4-inch grinder with a sanding pad on it, grinding down all the metalwork that's visible. Next, I took some measurements and cut down my 18mm marine ply using a circular saw. I then applied 3C's Max Bond powerful hybrid polymer adhesive across the bottom edge of the frame where the boards are going to be lying. Then I laid the sheets on top of the adhesive, pressing down with my hands. I did the same on the second sheet. Left this for about 20 minutes to dry. Now apply your Max Bond to the rear of your aluminium sheet so it bonds to the plywood. It's always best to use professional products like 3C's Max Bond for maximum strength and maximum adhesion. That's my trailer base complete. If you're looking for more 60-second tips, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. DIY. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix mirrors to a wall without any brackets. Remove the plastic backing off the rear of the mirror. Mark it into position. Apply your Max Bond right the way around all the edges and throughout the centre. Place it against the wall, applying an equal amount of pressure across the whole area of the mirror. It'll instantly grab, but it's wise to put a little bit of tape at the top and bottom until it completely cures. Fixing mirrors to the wall without a bracket is simple with Max Bond. So that's how quick, easy and safe it is to fit mirrors to the wall. If you're looking for more how-to videos, just check out our YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. DIY. This is an old kitchen base unit door, and as you can see, the hinges have been removed, so I'm going to replace it. You can see where there's already been some screw holes in there. I'm going to apply some Max Bond into the hole on both hinges. Max Bond is a powerful hybrid polymer adhesive, and it will grab easily within 20 minutes. And now, when I place that back into there, that adhesive will grab the underside of there. You can feel the adhesive already start to grab it. Now I'm going to drive the 2 screws in there. And that'll be nice and solid and last for another 5 years. If you're looking for more 60-second tips, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. DIY. I seen a video online where somebody had applied some Max Bond onto a house brick, bonded it onto a block and started to climb up it and held their weight. So I want to put this to the ultimate test and see if it holds my weight. I'm going to take an old wire wool brush, then a hard brush to dust it off, and take my brick, putting some pressure on there. I'm going to place a little bit of a piece of timber underneath it just to take that weight until it dries. Max Bond really has super exceeded my expectations. In over 30 years in the industry, I put this product against anything. We know 4 of them hold my weight, 3 hold my weight, 2 of them hold my weight. Let's see if 1 holds my weight. Yes, it does. If you're looking for more how-to videos or just inspiration, check us out on all social media handles and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to know more about Max Bond or any of 3C's vast range of products, just check out their website. The link's below. Now here's another use for 3C's Max Bond. This composite decking I fitted 3 years ago. As you can see, a little bit broken off the edge here. I should have put a trim on it. So what I have bought is this. It's rubber, it's a very rigid, strong rubber. I'm going to fix that down on top of it like this. Now of course, you could drill some holes and actually screw into there, but the manufacturers don't recommend screwing into the composite board itself. So it's perfect for Max Bond. Now as you can see, there's a few little dots of rain here. It is about to rain, so I'm going to be quick. I've already cleaned the ends of these, so make sure they're clean, and they don't have to be completely dry. It is quite unforgiving, so if it's damp, it will still bond really, really well. But of course, the drier and cleaner, the better. Apply a load of Max Bond on here. Putting it on nice and thick, nice and heavy on that edge. And then I'm also going to put some in here too. Right along that edge. Nice thin line there. I'm just falling short about 10 millimeters from the edge because I don't want it to ooze out. Put another little line there. Don't want it to ooze out onto the decking area itself. A little bit along this front where it's going to also touch, technically be kicked. Now remember, you can use this in damp conditions and it'll only take about 20 minutes to cure after application and has great high initial grab strength. It can be painted over and used indoors and outdoors. Once this dries, it has super strong strength and also great flexibility as well, which is what you want with a substrate like this that moves. So slide it over, right onto all that. I can feel it pressing in now. You can feel the kind of the suction that grabs to it. Just try and move it a little bit like this. Spread that adhesive underneath. That's brilliant, that now. It's grand. What I am going to do is place a couple of bricks, something heavy just on the top of it like that, until it dries. These were a couple of house bricks left over from when we built the house. Perfect. So I'll leave those bricks on it overnight until it's completely dry. If you'd like to see another 50 different uses that you can use your Max Bond on, just check out our video on YouTube. If you like our videos, don't forget to ring the bell so you can be notified for our new videos. I built this area a couple of years ago to keep Nellie safe. It was when she was about 7 months old and she was just sitting up and starting to crawl around, and we put some foam down on the floor to keep her safe because we got porcelain tiles right the way throughout our whole area and it's not that child friendly. Also, I wanted to keep Sydney the bulldog out because she would come in and keep licking Nellie's face. So this served a great purpose. All it was some spindles. I cut them down in half. I put a handrail along the top and along the bottom. I mited the corners, fixed them together, and then I spray painted it ballerina pink, which is part of the Frenchie range. It looked fantastic. We probably kept it up for about 4 or 5 months until Nellie was kind of big enough to start trying to climb over it. However, Lennon is now 7.5 months old and we're in the same position. We need to contain him in here, let him learn around to crawl and sit upright. We're going to put some new foam down here on the floor, and we've spray painted this with the Greyhound Grey, another one of Frenchie products. It looks beautiful. I've let it dry and then I've just glued my 2 corners together. They were mited at a 45-degree angle. I applied 3C's Max Bond on all corners, held them together, then wrapped some masking tape around them to secure it in place until the Max Bond had dried. I'll take this off tomorrow and this will look fantastic, be nice and stable, and hopefully keep Lennon nice and safe. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix down artificial grass on your flat roof. There's a number of benefits of fitting artificial grass over a flat roof. To start with, aesthetically it looks so much better. It'll help with the insulation value as well as adding extra soundproofing. Our roof is a fiberglass GRP system. Many standard roofs are felt, so you're going to need to use a professional adhesive, just like 3C's Max Bond. Apply a heavy line of glue across the front, back and sides of your roof area, as well as internal lines at least 1 metre apart. Roll your artificial grass over the glue. using a soft brush to iron out any creases, trying to get it as flat as possible. You can also use the inner tube roll, which will help flatten the surface. The artificial grass is weatherproof, permeable, and it drains efficiently, so if it's fitted correctly, it'll last for years. If you're looking for more 60-second tips, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. DIY. So this is another project where you can use Max Bond on it. We've got composite cladding here on the corner of our office. They've been cut and joined on the corners, there is a gap, and it's covered by using one of these, again a composite trim. Now you could drill and screw that into position, but I wouldn't bother. I'd just use your Max Bond. Place it into position, and we're just going to get a pencil, make a very, very little thin mark up along here, just so I know where to put my adhesive. Same again that end. So now I can start to apply the Max Bond. I'm keeping on the inside of the pencil line, all the way down the side cut edge of the cladding, and I'll do the same again on the other side. Then you can apply 2 further lines on the inside edges of the corner trim. Now you can use your Max Bond both indoors and outdoors, even if the surfaces are a little bit damp, but it's best to try and get them as dry as possible, and if needed, it can be painted over. Now Max Bond has great grab adhesion properties. It's cured within about 20 minutes, and once fully cured, still remains flexible. Place it on into position. Don't press it too hard at this point. Just going to slide it up and down a little bit, just to get a bit of tackiness on that. Same again there. You can even pull it off a little bit, push it back on, just making sure it's really grabbing well on there. Unfortunately, the length of the composite trims aren't quite long enough to complete my garden office, so I need to add a small offcut to the top corner. Like the first piece, apply your adhesive both sides of the trim. Hold it into position, a gentle tap, and it's gripped. For more examples where you can use your Max Bond, check out 3C Sealants' YouTube channel. If you like our videos, don't forget to ring the bell so you can be notified for our new videos.